taking a closer look tonight at the possibility of a property tax increase in Baldwin County. That increase was talked about yesterday at the Baldwin County School Board meeting.
Fox News reporter Letitia Bush has been digging deeper into this issue. She's joining us live in the studio with the latest. Letitia, what did you find out?
Hey, Bob, Lenise. Well, anytime the word tax increase comes up, people want to know what it means for them. As you mentioned, an increase was discussed last night. One school board member told me why it was part of their conversation.
At its Thursday meeting, the Baldwin County School Board discussed the school system's priorities and strategic direction. They talked about a number of issues, including population growth, building new schools, and hiring more teachers.
So all these issues were discussed, and the price tag for 100% fulfillment was actually more than the revenue that we bring in.
And Board Vice President Robert Callahan Jr. says a potential new source of revenue was discussed, a property tax increase.
It was mentioned very briefly. It was mentioned by the financial officer that we would need roughly 8 mills equivalent in additional revenue to fully fund all of the initiatives that were on the table for discussion.
8 mills will put Baldwin County up to 20 mills, and this is how that number compares to other schools in Alabama. It would still be below Hoover's rate at 53.9 mills, Huntsville at 27.9, and Mobile County at 21.5. Baldwin County residents recently voted to renew a 1-cent sales tax for education. Some folks we talked to were okay with the possibility of more money going towards their school system.
We'd like to be known in our county as having the best schools.
I'm all up for it if it helps the children.
But not everyone is as enthusiastic about the possibility of paying more in taxes.
They're not fun, I guess. I guess it depends on how much you're being taxed.
Callahan tells me last night's discussion was more like a brainstorming session. They have not adopted any of their ideas as official initiatives yet.
Okay, so what would an 8 mil increase mean for property owners? For every 1 mil increase on $100,000 property, your tax bill would increase by $10. So an 8 mil increase would cost you an extra $80 a year for every $100,000 in value.